Hi guys, it is Chully and welcome back to another Clash Royale video. So this morning was the update which introduced tournaments along with a lot of other things. So I've done 2 tournaments today since the update started and I have won both of them, coming in first place. They're both 50 player tournaments, and of course, as we well know, it's very hard to get into a tournament, so both of them were in fact full. So there was 50 players and I rose all the way to the top of the pile and took the win. As you can see here in this tournament, I'm not going to say the name, it's a little bit rude, but yeah, it's in Leeds in the United Kingdom, which is very close to where I live. So I took the win home. Unfortunately, it's only 30 cards, which I think you should be able to win more, to be honest, for playing for a solid hour. But anyway, I'm just going to be showing you this deck, which is the same as the other hog deck I did, but I replaced Fire Spirits with Elixir Collector just because a lot of the decks I see nowadays aren't cycle decks, they're slow push decks with giants and royal giants, a lot of double Prince P.E.K.K.A decks as well, so I need to keep that elixir advantage on those decks so I can cycle, and I can cycle faster than they put their defenses down and then win. Okay, so we're going to hop into, as you can see, unlimited wins, as many wins as you want to win a tournament. Sorry about that, Snapchat. So yeah, we're going to hop into one game and I'm just going to give you a few, it's not going to be a long video today, but just a few pieces of advice about winning tournaments. So I'd say, personally, I think you should stick with the same deck throughout the tournament. Obviously it should be a deck that you know, and that you know well, because you need to be comfortable with the deck straight from step one. You need to be able to hop straight into your first game and win, because you need to be starting to play as soon as the tournament starts. You can't wait around because the top players are going to be gaining an advantage, and it is essentially play to win. Usually it's pay to win in the ranked system, but with tournaments it is play to win as long as you have cards at tournament cap, obviously. So yeah, here this game I was playing the number 1 player for the number 1 spot. So for him, he was keeping his number 1 position, and for me, I was going for that number 1 spot. And this was about 5 minutes until the end of the tournament. So it was really a defining moment in the whole tournament. We had quite a lot of spectators hopping in when they'd finished their last games. So yeah, I think the key to winning tournaments is to play a lot. Obviously, if it's a day-long tournament or 3-day-long tournament, you can't play for 48 hours, for example. But with an hour-long tournament, no matter how many players you can, even if you're losing, you need to carry on playing to get those wins. So obviously, firstly, use a deck that you're comfortable with so you can hop in straight at the start and win games. And secondly, you've just got to play a lot. I really love this update. I think it's really good for free-to-play players, because as long as you're at tournament cap, everyone's equal, so you can win against players who would be impossible to beat in the ranked setting, given the fact that all the cards are standardized at the same levels. So for a free-to-play player, you could beat a level 13, it doesn't matter. So you technically could win any tournament as long as your cards are at tournament cap, which is really good. Unfortunately, I've only been able to enter tournaments which have 50 players in so far, but I hope that in the future I can join some much bigger tournaments, because I know the prize pool is a lot better, so you gain more rewards. But even so, I've really enjoyed the experience. Even though the gains aren't that good, I've really enjoyed the experience, and as you can see here, it's really coming down to the wire in a lot of these games, because the players at the top of the leaderboards in these tournaments, they're good players, you know, they're the sort of people who'd be playing in the ranked play. I do admit that there are quite a lot of players who really it's quite unfair for them, because they're not very good and they just sink to the bottom. They can't win games, they can't do anything. But if you are a good player, which you should be by watching my videos and my strategy and my deck videos, it's really a fun way to play the game. Almost better than ranked, the intensity of it. So yeah, that's just a little video about my tips for winning tournaments. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like, comment, and even subscribe. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys later.